My name is Arantis. I'm a passionate software engineering trainee at iSpark Classroom Software Engineering Foundation. I have a strong interest in building partial solutions through code. What excites me about being a software engineer is the ability to solve real-world problems through code. It's amazing how lines of code power webs apps, mobile apps, and other tech stuff. So I would really love to build impactful product that could solve real problems in the society, like building something that will create impact in the world. I learned about the program through a WhatsApp link that is in the Congo developer groups in University of Booyah. It stood out to me because it focused on hands-on experience, and I decided to apply with the program. What excited me about the program is learning by doing, a chance to be mentored by three-world experts, by people that have been in the field and having years of experience. On my own, I wasn't able to build product. I could not really call myself a developer. I was building things that leading projects have done and other stuff. So I really wanted to be mentored by real-world engineers, people that have experience in the field. My experience so far has been both challenging and fruitful. Fruitful in the sense I've learned new technologies, back-end and front-end technologies like Next.js, React for building dynamic UIs, and back-end technologies like Flask, Python to build SQL APIs, and also PostgreSQL managing databases. Also learned Git and Git for version control systems. So yeah. One of the most memorable moments I've had is figuring out how to implement internationalization. That is, I was working on the project and I was handling the front end of the project using Next.js, and we had to include a feature for the users to be able to change language. I was stuck there for like 2 days, and with the help of my peers, and I was able to overcome it. I was really happy. Like, the users were able to like change from English and French. I was like, dang, so this thing could really help. Program has really boosted my confidence. At first, I usually left my projects undone, building HTML CSS projects. But now I can start the project and finish it with no doubt, having the confidence to do my research on my own, learn, yes, and also teach other people. One of my favorite projects I worked on was the name was C-Flix. So basically a mini Netflix where I had to work on the front end using Next.js. Yeah, it was actually cool. Like when I was designing building the design of Figma, doing inspiration on mistakes, like actually building a mini Netflix is something very cool. Like when I was about 2 years ago, I never imagined that I could actually build a mini Netflix. So that's actually my favorite project, and That also when I learned internationalization, like implementing a dual language feature for users can change languages. Yeah, I think that's pretty much my best project. The challenging part of the project, like my portfolio, is creating the backend. Like the front end was kind of simple. Creating the REST API for the writings was kind of hard. I created the backend, did everything. So I started testing on Insomnia, getting the endpoints, getting some of the errors were kind of confusing, and I mean it was just part of the process, getting errors, specifying them, and let's see how the final product. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I feel. The front end was kind of just dynamic UIs and placing components from right place and other stuff. Yeah. So my advice for kids to those starting out in software engineering is to not be in a haste. You should master the basics, and yes, when you start the projects, always finish it. Don't allow projects they just say how done. Yeah, always pay attention to the basics, because when you start exploring new frameworks, you see that always start on the fundamentals. Yeah, start with fundamentals, and always be persistent and never give up, because the journey is not an easy one. But looking back in my learning journey as a software engineering training, our writing could cause my code totally messy. I'll put comments in my codes so that when I go back this in the future, I'll be able to understand. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. And I'll also try to implement things the proper way. Yeah. I think the foundation can support students in the future through their publicity. I think they should improve the advertisement of the program, because I think people already know about this program, like what they give. Like what they give is very unique, and I feel like everyone should know about what they do here, because it's actually outstanding. Yes, they should like use social media platforms to advertise their program. Like iSpark basically a place to be. They train you to be your expert, take you from nobody to somebody. Yeah, we try to be a good developer.